Okay. Participant അത് ഇവിടുന്ന് അസ്ക് ചെയ്യണേ. Now we can see the screen now.
Yes, we can see the screen.
Hello.
Hello, Chechi. How are you?
എവിടെയാ? ശശികുമാർ. ശശികുമാർ സാർ. ഹാപ്പി വിഷു. ഹാപ്പി വിഷു.
Happy Vishu.
എന്തുണ്ട് വിശേഷം?
ബിനു ഹാപ്പി വിഷു.
കേൾക്കാൻ പാടില്ല.
ബിനു ഇന്ദിരയുടെ ശരിയായിട്ടില്ല. ഇന്ദിര
സൗണ്ട് ഇല്ലാത്ത.
സൗണ്ട് കേൾക്കാലോ, എനിക്ക് കേൾക്കാലോ. ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത് കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നുണ്ടോ?
യെസ്.
Nivet, we can hear you.
Good.
എന്താ ഇവിടെ കേൾക്കാത്ത? അപ്പൊ
check your speaker. Nila, mic is muted.
Daddy, but I can hear you. I can hear everyone properly.
Okay. Kishan.
Hi uncle, how are
Hi
you?
Kishan, how are you?
After a long time. Yeah. Hi.
Yeah. Your dad back?
Yes uncle, he's back now. He's at home.
Okay. How was his journey? Enjoyed a lot?
Yeah, it was a tiring journey for him. Yeah, definitely they enjoyed a lot. Hi everyone.
Hello.
Shrestha is on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Something has changed that virtual background is gone. That's why you're checking out. Yeah.
ഹലോ. ഹാപ്പി വിഷു എല്ലാവർക്കും.
Krishna Chetan. Chetan, namaste.
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 Happy Vishu to you.
Happy Vishu.
ആൾക്കാർ ജോയിൻ ചെയ്ത് തുടങ്ങണുള്ളൂ അല്ലേ?
വന്നോളൂ.
ആ.
റാവു.
Yes sir.
Happy Vishu.
Yeah. Thank you. Wish you the same.
Thank you.
Daddy, let's respect the time of people who've joined on time. So let's begin.
Yeah. Okay. So let us start. I welcome you all to the launch webinar of Saptarishi Algo. This is Saptarishi Mandala. I named it because of the specialty on this constellation. Let us go on the slides one by one. Let me brief about me. Few words about me. I put out my time about 35 years at sea. Before leaving the sea career, for 10 years time, I was master on vellum ship management, on tankers, on different categories. My last trip was on ship Alpine Athelia on February 2011. Those time, piracy was too much in the sea. It was terribly bad. So I happened to go to Gulf of Aden to load cargo. Of course, we had taken 5 allied commandos from UK to combat any incident on the ship. And we had naval ships and helicopter protection. But the journey was too horrible. 7 days up and 7 days back was restless without sleep. So end of the journey, I thought the risk reward is not good. So taking up a different career, the option was, one was to take up a teaching job on the merchant navy itself. So which I was not very good. Then I thought of taking up this trading, because I had a keen interest in trading on stock market. So once I came back to Bombay, I joined Bombay Stock Exchange on various trading courses, technical, fundamental, and the basics on stock market. From Bombay Stock Exchange, I learned all those things, basic things, including option, currency, commodity. But it is not enough. So I need an advanced level of class. So there I met a Dr. C.K. Narayan, who is a pioneer in GAN techniques in India, or maybe around the world now. So I joined with him at Growth Avenues. I took all the advanced level of technical analysis. Basically, most of the indicators like RSI, Bollinger Band, trend line, etc. And advanced level of technical analysis on the GAN and Elliott views I learned from him. And at Growth Avenues, I had taken advanced level of option trading under Professor Manoj Shenoy. The commodity and currency I learned under Mr. Gaurav Parekh. All this advanced level of courses I learned from Growth Avenues. Then I became a full-time trader. But my trading journey was not good. There was lots of ups and downs. Frankly speaking, I lost a lot of money in the markets. But I didn't quit. Because one thing I know, what I learned is true. So knowledge is not on the wrong side. The wrong side is on my mind, my psychological effect, which prevents me to take position when the market is moving down, or to exit the position when you are in losing trade, or book the profit premature. So these psychological effects was there, which was the main cause for my loss in the market. So I thought of overcoming this one. So I had a plan on intention on a programming computer to trade itself. But those times were not very matured for the computer programming, because many brokers don't allow. And SEBI regulation also was not good. But currently, on the onset of this cloud computing, and many brokers also opened their platform for algo trading. So many brokers are accepting APIs now. So I chosen the platform of TradeTron to program my knowledge into computer language. And I saw the cloud TradeTron platform is very strong. The cloud base is very strong and a good support. So I was testing and doing live trade for last 1 or 2 months of my strategies at a TradeTron platform through my brokers. So these algos are my own generation, but back tested for about 2 years. I tested various combinations on the various techniques, and these 4 came out with the best. So I am launching these 4 strategies now. There are some more strategies are under my mind. It is still going live trading. I need at least 6 more months to confirm that there is no error. My strategies under Saptarishi Mandala currently launching are Vasishta. Vasishta is a Nifty option selling intraday strategy. And Arundhathi is a option selling Bank Nifty intraday strategy. Both Vasishta and Arundhathi has 2 legs. I mean, say 2 lots each. Mostly these are based on strangle or straddle. And these 2 groups each has a cost currently capital required is around 80,000 rupees. 80,000 rupees is based on the 2x leverage most of the brokers give now. Pulaaha is a Nifty combination pack which is having 4 legs, 4 strikes. It's a combo pack. Since it has 4 lots, the minimum cost comes around margin will be around 1,70,000 rupees. Marichi is a strategy which is made with the combination of Nifty and Bank Nifty exclusively for the expiry week. We all know there is a expiry comes every week and a month. So expiry week, the theta decay is quite high. To take the full leverage of the theta decay to gain from that, this strategy is made. And all these strategies are made to reduce the brokerage and increase the profit potential. Many brokers, they make the strategies so they churn out the brokerage, so they will gain. So here I am not interested from the brokerage side, so we try to reduce the brokerage by reducing the lot size. If everyone can understand, or should I go slow, fast? Please let me know.
Repeat session, Anu.
It's
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Okay. This is the constellation of Ursa Major or Saptarishi Mandala. Just I given a picture only. There are 2 stars. One is Vasishta and Arundhathi. These 2 stars got very much important in our culture. For these, we call that both are married each other. Other one is Pulaaha, and this Bhikkhu is known as Marichi. It's got 2 names. And all the stars we use in the navigation. So that's the reason I got much interest on the stars. Ancient time, we used to do calculation of the ship's position by measuring the altitude of the stars. And mathematical calculation, we found out find the ship's position. All my strategies are extensively backtested for 2 different platforms. TradeTron platform gives around 6 months backtesting facility. And I have taken another platform of Stock Mock, which I can backtest up to 2 years or some case more. Now let us go to the backtest report. Nived has joined. Nived, good day. Happy Vishu. This is the backtest report of Arundhathi. Arundhathi has set 2 lots, 1 call and 1 put, both are shorting. This 2.3 years time, 15th February till April 1st, 2001. This has given a return of 4,24,000 rupees. And your capital is around 80,000 rupees or less, because previously the capital was only 40,000 rupees. Now 80,000. So those people who were trading on those time, if they could use this strategy, they came out with a whopping profit of 230%. Okay, so this has a maximum profit potential of highest value. Maybe it has gone up to 25,000 rupees. And the loss is restricted to 2,000 rupees. So every day, if the strategy is running, it can go maximum 2,000 rupees. But profit potential is high. And here we have the win and the loss ratio. Win ratio is much better for this one. And the drawdown is around 8,000 rupees. Retain to MDD ratio also best, about 25.74. It's outstanding strategy. This is a backtesting report of Arundhathi in TradeTron platform. You can see initially first month was slightly drawdown was there. Then it picked up. Then moved up. Last 2-3 months, market was moving sideways. So it is not giving much profit. But still you can see the loss was not much. It has given some level of profit, even though market was going sideways. This is a backtest report of Vasishta. Vasishta also same like a Bank Nifty. This one Nifty. This also has given a return of 900 rupees per trade. And the maximum potential was higher than the Arundhathi. 45,000 rupees per trade. Maximum, not every time. Here the loss also restricted to 1750, actually, yeah, 1785. Here winning ratio is little different than the Arundhathi. And risk also little more than Arundhathi. But profit potential is high. And this is on Nifty base. And Nifty is most strong and stable. So this strategy is also works perfectly well. This is the backtest report on Vasishta on TradeTron platform. On the market was moving up, this made good profits. And recently market is downward, moving sideways. Last 1-2 months, we can see the return was not enough, but loss was not there. Loss was restricted. You can see 0.4% 1 month when it was giving a return of 29, 20, 19% per month. This is a monthly return. So this loss is very minimal to say. Of course, you should understand that trading, Hi Hussain sir, trading has its own ups and downs. It will not give profit every time. There is a drawdowns. This is the backtest report of Pulaaha, which is a Nifty combination, 4 strikes or 4 lots. The test period is from 15th February 2019 till April 1st, 2021. The profit is 8,29,000, double than Arundhathi and Vasishta. The profit is double because the quantity is double. 4 lots are taking. And your capital also double. It requires 1,70,000 rupees, whereas others were 80,000 rupees. But profit potential is much better. Drawdown is low when you compare 4 lots. And the win ratio is much better, 62%. Here the maximum loss is restricted to 5,000 rupees. 5,000 rupees because it has 4 lots. Risk reward is much better. Pulaaha. And when I tested the back test, every month it was giving a consistent return. So that is the advantage of this strategy. This is the back test of Pulaaha. Every month it was giving profit every month, except this month, April, is a loss. I hope this will recover by end of this month. Otherwise, every month it was giving a constant return for the money. This is a fourth strategy, Marichi, which is made only for the expiry week, test day. This is a combination of Nifty and Bank Nifty. The advantage of this one is win ratio is very high, 64%, and drawdown is too low. So risk reward is much better. But only thing we can deploy this only on Thursday, expiry day of the week. And this strategy, I put a stop loss of 1,750 rupees. So that is the maximum it can lose per trade. This is the backtest of our Marichi on trade run. The last 2 months was not good. You can see from the ratio, March, April was bad for the market. It was downside moving, still on sideways. So the strategy also not performing much. But still, the return is much better. Now, all the backtesting I had done on the best platforms, the backtesting is not showing any slippages, brokerages, and other charges. There could be some slippage, maybe half to 1%. Brokerage charges are depend on the brokerage. Some brokers they charge minimum, some brokers they charge huge money, and service charges like government charges are there. Mostly by brokerage and charges will come around 0.5%. And even if you account for 1% slippage, 2% also you take it, still your strategies are running very high profit. Even though I try to reduce the drawdown, but there is drawdown which we cannot control. There is, market is like that. Some months, some strategies give negative return. Like Vasishta, I have seen a few months giving negative return. Arundhathi, I think 1 month has given negative return for the whole 2 years strategy backtest. Marichi, there is no. So even if you get a slightly negative return back monthly also, still the performance is good. It will pick up. It is important to deploy same strategy and the same amount for a longer period of time, because this negative side is there. Every month it will not give constant profit. So if you are getting profit on 1 month and you don't reduce the quantity, continue. So all this backtesting is done for one set. So that is the result. So try to stay same. Don't change the strategies. Keep some additional margin in case if the market goes 1 or 2 months against you. Once you enter the market, don't shy away, don't move away from the market. Keep trading maybe few months, then your profit will show up. Because market, we don't know, we never could predict market which way it moves. But the strategies are streamlined to make some profit. That is what shown in the backtest. Always remember, share market trading is high risk and high return. There is no risk, there is no return. So risk is high, so return also high. You choose a strategy to deploy and the market accordingly at your appetite. Different people have different risk appetite. So depend on your risk appetite to take a chance or a strategy. All the backtesting reports are given in my website, Saptarishi Algo Derivative Trading at Business site. And I got a Telegram channel. You can join my Telegram channel. So all the updates on the strategy will be given on the Telegram channel. My retail is the revenue from the subscribers. So there will be a 10% profit sharing from 1st June onwards. There is no upfront fee. Till 31st May, there is no charge. It is free to deploy. You deploy and you backtest it, not backtest, paper trade it for 1 or 2 weeks. Then actually put into your brokers and see how the profit is coming. From June onwards, there will be a charge for this one. All my strategy will be available on TradeTron marketplace. We will come back to the area after launching. This is a launching ceremony. So let us launch my strategies into the marketplace. Okay, see the screen now. You can see a different screen now.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Here this is my strategy I written on the TradeTron. Is the place I have to launch. Here I put the marketplace to launch itself. Here I have not put any profit sharing because this will come out only from June. I am launching my strategy now. Okay, it's all gone. Now I can go to the marketplace. I can type out here my name, Captain Velayathan. Under my name, when you search, you get Pulaaha, Marichi, Vasishta, and Arundhathi. All these strategies are free till June. When you click here, you get a detail on the strategy. with the all description on the strategy, including the backtest report. Okay, now let us come back to our original screen. Okay, so that was the case. We already launched the strategies in the marketplace. Now, a brief explanation how to subscribe to the strategies. There is a site known as TradeTron. TradeTron, when you open, you can subscribe to TradeTron. Those who want to deploy with the broker, they need to pay a charge. Monthly, quarterly order. Previously it was 1,000 rupees. Now it is minimum 250 rupees. Very reasonable. So once you subscribe for this 250 rupees, you can deploy one strategy. This is the TradeTron site where you can pick up this site. Selection of strategies. You have to put you can put the name of the strategy, or you can put my name. So it will show up the strategies. Then you can deploy it. There is a place here to like and deploy. So once you deploy, it will go to your account. So that is a brief of my strategies. Now let us go to question and answer section. I am happy to answer your questions. Leaving for the question and answer section now.
So can I ask one question?
Yes.
Do we have to, you told that there's a separate platform. Do we have to download this platform, or how it works in our laptop or in mobile?
It got a mobile app also, which I am not using much earlier.
Yeah, I
Of
also
course,
prefer
from the website,
yes,
that one are given that.
Saptarishi.
No, this site address http TradeTron.tech at user and pricing.
Okay,
If
okay,
you type out TradeTron Tech, you get all those things.
okay,
So that's the website on the cloud. There is a lot of strategies on that one.
No, when after that we may have to link to a bank account and all, no? Because how the money is to be transferred to the strategy.
Yeah. The strategy at now there is no charge, right?
Okay, that I understood.
Yeah. Now for TradeTron you have to pay for their software.
Okay.
That is a minimum 500 rupees for 250 rupees for 1 month for one strategy, one deployment.
Okay.
If you don't want to deploy with the broker, it is free. There is no charge.
Okay.
Absolutely no charge. You can download TradeTron and open your account. And you can subscribe the strategies and you can do paper test. Paper trade means every day you have to open the TradeTron account, and but once you log on, the strategy will run itself.
Okay.
Strategy will take the position and exit as per the command given. So 1 or 2 weeks when you see how the things are working, then you can open account with the broker.
Okay.
Yeah, broker. I suggest. I tried with many brokers, but these algo strategies better performing with Alice Group.
Alice Group.
Alice Group. And Siroda platform is good. Then they are charging for their kites. You have to pay.
Okay.
Composite rates also good, but they are charging 500 rupees per RPA every month. Analysts too, they are not charging anything, and it is
Okay.
more robust.
Okay.
So once you subscribe to the Traton, you can select which broker.
Okay. Okay.
Now I got account with the Motilal, but Motilal platform, even though they tried many times, it is not much compatible because some API is not correct. Because when I
Okay.
put intraday trade, it is taking trade, but they take a position margin as position trade. So there is some glitches here and there. So for these strategies to run better, Alice Blue is better because this is low brokerage. 20 rupees, you can take n number of lots.
Okay.
Yeah. Suppose if I take Arundhathi or Vasishta, so brokerage for 1x, it will be 40 rupees plus government tax.
Okay.
Suppose if I make it to 5x, still the brokerage will be 20 rupees, 20 or 40 rupees.
Okay.
So that's the advantage.
Yeah, it's clear. Anyway, congratulations. I will keep on talking to you later because I am very much interested.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
So once you deploy a strategy, how often do you have to monitor this? Or because we have put stop loss, so there is no need to monitor?
Well, it's a good question. Very good question. I will tell you, you have to monitor. Computer is programmed. And once I deploy this one, or once you deploy this one, it will go to Traton cloud. From the Traton, they give signal to the broker. And the broker will give signal to the NSE or BSE. But remember that many of the brokers still outdated with a computer. Maybe they don't want to upgrade. This is what I feel. Many brokers still they are running with the old system, but Traton is highly performing, no doubt. So once a report goes, signal goes, it should punch in the broker side. So sometimes broker side get rejected. Now suppose I have Vasishta, it is having two loads, one call and one put writing. Suppose it took a trade on call, it shorted call, and it failed to take the trade on put, then you are only having one side which is having high risk. Even though the leg will exit itself after certain stop loss, but still you are taking a more risk. When you have the both legs, this will balance. So it is better to monitor, but you don't need to glue your eyes in the computer because Traton got an alarm system. You get a call in your mobile. If the strategy is not taking place, if there is an error, you'll get a telephone call. In addition to that, there will be an alert on your WhatsApp number. And there will be alert in the email also. So when there is an alert, you just monitor. So sometimes it will say, okay, manage. So you can punch manually the enter, or you can just exit. That's all. So even if you don't do anything also, there is enough protection given in the strategy to protect your money. You will not lose. So since it is meant for the traders, better to monitor. If when you get a alarm, just open your computer and see what is the alarm coming there. Then correct itself. Mostly you can click and it will correct itself. Okay. Any more?
Guys, you can get your most basic questions also answered
That's a good
without
question,
being
yeah.
shy. Please
Yeah.
feel free to ask.
Yeah.
I had a question.
Yeah.
How many strategies are advisable to be deployed or selected?
Well,
You said it's per strategy 250 rupees, right, per month? So can we have more than, can we select more than one strategy?
no, there is no charge on the strategy for a month. Till May 31st, there is no charge, absolutely free. You can deploy. And June 1st onwards, there will be a charge of 10% profit sharing. If you are making profit, there's a 10% sharing on that.
I believe she was asking about the Tradetron charge of 250 rupees per month.
Yeah.
Yeah, 250 rupees, you can deploy one strategy. One strategy, n number of lots. Suppose now taking Vasishta or Arundhathi, when you say 1x, we can select a different x's. X means number of times for strategy you can put. Suppose I got 80,000 rupees to deploy in my capital, I take one. Suppose I got 5 lakh rupees. So maybe I thought 5 times 5x I select. So this X number will not change, even though one strategy is allowed to deploy.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to deploy 4 strategies, you should go with a combination of 1,000 rupees per month at Tradetron.
Okay.
So I think there you can take more.
So I've shared a URL on the chat.
Yeah, I just saw that. Yes, yes.
The pricing side, let me check that. With 1,000 rupees, you can deploy 5 strategies.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think if you have planning to take more, if you have more money, better choose 1,000 rupees.
Yeah,
And when
but
you
I
take
think,
yearly, there is a discount on that.
Mm-hmm.
but one question that remains is, is it wiser to diversify in terms of strategies and deploy multiple strategies?
Yeah.
Well, now I showed you on the backtest reports, right?
Mm-hmm.
So any strategy you take, it gives return. But out of the 4 strategies, I can suggest you the performer is the Arundhathi and the Pulaaha. Even though the return is little less than Vasishta, Arundhathi and Pulaaha, when you see the backtest, every month it was making profit. That means at the end of the month, you'll be happy. Okay, I got at least 5,000 rupees.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Vasishta, some months performing bad. Some months it goes negative report, like maybe 5,000 rupees loss.
Okay.
So, but overall, when you look at the profit, Vasishta is giving much report, better return. And many people choose Nifty option because Nifty is more stable than Bank Nifty. So the Arundhathi Vasishta combination is excellent.
Okay. So you suggest Arundhathi for consistent performance and Vasishta for better returns.
Yes. Yes. Correct.
So someone who doesn't have much technical analysis knowledge or minimal knowledge can also operate this, no, comfortably?
Absolutely, you don't need to have any technical knowledge, but you are putting your money in the market. So I suggest you must have some knowledge, because when you put your money, you should have the confidence within you so that you can sleep properly. You don't get worried. When you give your money to someone which you don't know, then you got a little pain in your system. And these strategies are all made for people who don't have any knowledge. Absolutely, you don't need. Because even if you have knowledge, you are not supposed to touch on the strategy. It will run itself. But knowing some knowledge always beneficial for our own system. We'll be more happy. There is a YouTube channel on my side. I had posted around 13 lessons from basics of stock marketing till technical analysis. Those who are interested, it's a slow moving classes, not very dynamic, and I am not dynamic, but I have put my knowledge in the video. They can go step by step, which is very easy. One lesson will be around 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes. Okay.
Any more questions from the audience? And nearing the end.
Just one small doubt.
Yeah.
Currently, I have a demat account. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing trading with that one. So when I want to start this, whether I should go for a different demat account or I can continue with the same. What is your advice?
Well, depends. See, demat account you can hold, no doubt, whichever the broker you are having. But for trading, better put a different account. It is easy to monitor your profit, and you will be having a lower brokerage.
Okay.
Trader, their main loss. Main loss is the brokerage and government charge.
Okay.
Yeah. When you deploy for 4 or 5x every day, you lose at least 1,000 rupees as brokerage and government taxes.
Yeah, it is clear. So I should have only a different trade account. That's all.
Yeah. Open a different trading account.
Okay.
So that money you put exclusively for this trade. Because this trade is constant. Every day you need that money.
Okay.
So
yeah,
whatever your intention, you put the money, the system will take over and easy to monitor.
Okay.
What I am doing is I am putting different strategy, different progress. So easy to monitor progress.
Yeah. Thank you. Well noted.
Any more questions?
We'll have more questions when we'll start using it.
Yes.
When we'll start using it, we'll ask all the questions.
Well, you can open trade loan account. It is absolutely free. You don't need to pay anything. Don't put any money. Open and subscribe to the strategy. Let it do the paper trading. So you don't lose any money. Then you know what is happening. You get to know the alarms, email alerts, telephone calls, WhatsApp, and etc. So once you are familiar and confident, then only pay money to trade more. Then you started deploying yourself.
Okay.
That is better because you must learn. It takes time.
Yeah, that is an
And our
excellent
mind also
point.
should accept what you're doing. That's why do some paper trade. At least do 1 week paper trade before deploying.
Okay.
1 week you take first week you take Vasishta, second week Arundhathi, third week Pulaaha, like that. So without any payment, you can do one strategy for backtesting, paper trading. You cannot do backtesting, paper trading, yes.
Okay. I think people will start contacting you once they begin on the platform. I'm sure they'll have many more questions.
Yeah.
Okay. Many congratulations once again from all of us. I'm sure this must have taken not only knowledge but also a lot of time and effort, to create these strategies for the benefit of everyone. I urge all of you all to at least log on to TradeTron platform. Try using the strategies at least while it is free till the end of May. So you all get a feel of it, see the benefit, and then you can decide about continuing June onwards, where you have to pay a very minimal 10% profit sharing, but at least you can get the feel of it half of April and May. So I urge people to log into the platform at least. Shall we end this meeting then if there are no further doubts or comments?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you all for logging in. Wish you a very happy Vishu and a prosperous new year ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
My Kishan, thank you. Thank you. Tell my regards to your dad.
Definitely, uncle. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sasikumar sir, thank you very much.
Hi, thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Okay.